Hey friend, thanks so much for stopping by my channel. This is my first video and it's Christmas is coming up, so I've got 3 projects for you that are going to be using shells. So if you're a collector like me, you have shells sitting around, I'm going to show you how to use them and make nativity scenes using the shells and an 8x10 canvas. Let's get started. To start this project, all you're going to need is an 8x10 canvas, some paint. I'm using a navy that I've used around our house quite a bit. It's just the regular house paint, and a wide brush. It's like a 2-inch. Then you'll need some sticks or driftwood, and then I like to find oyster shells in kind of shapes that look like people. And so all you're going to do is just start painting your canvas, and you can do a different color. Like if you want to do black, you basically want a color that's close to a sky color. You could do a turquoise. I just tend to like navy, and I had this on hand, so it's a good color. So just like I said, the 2-inch brush is the best to use, and just start painting it. And then I like to paint the side of the canvas, and all I do is just hold it upright, and then with my paintbrush just go up and down, just kind of a up and down motion, and that's much easier than laying the canvas on the side, but that's the way to get the side painted. So once you finish painting the canvas, just set it aside to dry, and then I use this metallic gold ink. It's really awesome. It's 24 karat gold color, and it looks really cool to edge the small oyster shell that's going to end up being baby Jesus. And all I do is use a chisel in paintbrush and just go around the edges. I actually do that a couple of times so it'll have good coverage, and I just love using this paint, but it's super easy. See how easy that is? And next comes the fun part where I take the shells, and as you can see, one is a little bit taller, one's a little bit shorter. I lean them in, and then I actually found these shells that have, to me, they look like faces, just perfect. So I'm actually going to use those. I'll kind of put them on the lower right, and then you do not have to have the driftwood like I do. You could use sticks from your yard, is totally fine, but I just kind of angle them like that. And then I have a little bit of palm leaves that I put down below it, and I'll show you how it looks. Next, I'm going to show you how to make the star. It's super easy. I just use that same 1-inch, the chisel type brush, and I pick up the metallic gold paint, use my pinky finger to kind of stabilize my hand, and then I just do a straight line down, pick up a little bit more of the paint, and then I go straight across, so it actually looks like a cross, and then pick up more of the paint each time. And now I'll do a diagonal down, and then another diagonal the other way, and to me it makes the perfect star. So here's the finished canvas. Isn't that so precious? I just love it. It would make such a nice gift, or you can just keep it for yourself and use it for Christmas decor. So my second project is using the same 8x10 canvas, and I'm turning it vertically. I've already put the star on like I showed you, and then once again I'm just using driftwood, but you can use sticks, any sticks that you have. And I picked out the Mary and Joseph, and I'm going to angle them. Then I did the same thing where I painted the baby Jesus, but I found a kind of, it's just like a half shell. So if you have a half shell, that would work perfect as putting baby Jesus in. But then I also have another idea that I think is kind of sweet, and you could do this, is just use baby Jesus and put it in Mary's arms. So I'm trying to decide which one I'm going to go with. So I actually ended up adding some Spanish moss and a little bit of linen to baby Jesus. For this third project, it's super easy. All I'm doing is using the same paintbrush and the metallic paint, and as you can see, I'm just doing kind of a real simple crosshatch effect in the middle. So I've got some palm leaves and some sticks. I've laid those on top of the paint, and then I'm going to show you how I swaddle baby Jesus. So a little trick on how to swaddle the baby Jesus. I have a thin strip of linen that I've cut, as you can see, one end. I start with the narrower end, and I just start wrapping it around the shell, as you can see. And what you'll find as you go is at the bottom, it'll be a little bit wider, and I was trying to figure out what to do with that extra, and all I did was just tuck it around, and then the last part, just tuck it under. So I used this glue from the Dollar Tree, and it worked great for the linen cloth, but the rest of it I glued with a hot glue gun, and look how it turned out. It's so sweet. Thanks so much for watching my very first video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment and let me know which project you like the best. And if you would take just a moment just to click that like button, that sends a message to YouTube that this is a good quality video. And also subscribe to my channel. I'm just starting out, so that would be I would so appreciate it. Every week I'm going to be coming out with projects on things that you probably have around your place that you can make into decor. They can make good, nice, wonderful gifts, and they'll be Christmas oriented until Christmas. So thanks so much for watching.